So you just finished watching the Ghana versus Comoros game where the Black Stars lost the game by 1-0 against Comoros. The second time consecutively that Ghana is losing to Comoros, and it was a very terrible performance from the Black Stars. And Coach Chris Hughton is the one to be blamed for this. I'm sorry, Coach Chris Hughton, but you shot yourself in the foot. You set yourself up for anything that the GFA would decide. If they decide anything, it's on you, because you had the decision to take and you took that decision to put up such a terrible starting lineup that I believe was the reason why we lost. So that is why this video is dedicated to you. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So one of the things that I believe that caused our defeat was that we lost the game before the game started. And once I say that, we all know that. We all agree with that we lost the game even before the blast of the whistle. When the starting lineup was released, most of Ghanaians knew that this selection is not the right selection. This is not the selection we agreed on. Why is the day are you starting in the absence of Kudus, even if he's injured? Why can't you bring in Ernest Nyama? Why can't you bring in Inaki Williams to play as the main striker, then Antoine Semenyo plays as the supporting striker or attacking midfielder? Why can't you let Jordan Ayew play behind the central forward? Why? We all kept asking ourselves this. And the second thing also that was wrong with the starting 11 was, why were we playing double pivot? Abdul Salih Sambed and Baba Idris? It didn't work in the Madagascar game, and you repeat it again. It's like they told you this thing is wrong, you've been corrected, or you correct yourself. Then the next time you go into examination, then you do the same mistake. The double pivot wasn't working. Abdul Salih Sambed and Baba Idris wasn't working, and Coach Chris Hughton decided to maintain them in the starting lineup against Comoros. And that is one of the reasons why I say Chris Hughton shot himself in the foot, because we all knew that going to this game there was only one player who is supposed to start, Majid Ashimeru, and he went to start Salih Sambed and Baba Idris. Salih Sambed had a good game in the game against Madagascar, but in this game against Comoros, it was a terrible performance for the RC Lens midfielder. No wonder he was substituted in the second half, and Baba Idris was left in the match. We are supposed to play just one single DM in the game so that the next midfielder will play box to box, and you ended up playing double defensive midfielders, and they were always retrogressing the passes. Anytime you are surging forward and you give the ball to Salis and Baba Idris, backward passes, backward and sideward passes. I don't know what is wrong with giving a forward pass. Charlie, it was very terrible. And another thing that I think made Ghana lose this particular game was Coach Chris Hughton's tactics. What tactics has he been playing ever since he came on as head coach of the Black Stars? Apart from saying 4-3-2-1, what else can you say about Coach Chris Hughton's tactics? Can you say this team is an attacking team, it's a team that thrives in midfield or thrives on the wide areas, or is it defensive? All of us will agree that this team is a defensive team, and that is why Coach Chris Hughton is allowing the Black Stars to just perform anyhow. The performance has dropped. The performance has really dropped. Gone are the days when you had the likes of Stephen Appiah, Lai Kingston, Sule Muntari, and you are watching them and they are moving down the wide areas and they are dribbling. These days you can't see our wide men do some dashing runs and dribbling and all that. In this particular game, even the Black Stars struggled to put in a string of passes. Go and watch the game again and count if Ghana was able to complete 10 passes. 10 passes at a goal. See, 10. It was hard, Papa. The game we played here, it was very terrible. And Coach Chris Hughton is the one to be blamed for this. Nobody should blame anyone for this. Coach Chris Hughton really shot himself in the foot for this game. And another thing is, we had Osman Bukari and Joseph Penso on the bench. I don't know why Coach Chris Hughton doesn't use them in this game at all. And for Joseph Penso, he's one of our best wingers in the national team. And you called him out for this doubleheader, and he didn't even use them for any of the matches. So I said Antoine Semenyo. Osman Bukari was just on the bench, and I don't know why he was being kept on the bench. Chris Hughton needs to do some answers. And I believe that if the GFA takes a decision right now, it will be in the right direction. Although we would ask questions about who is going to be the next coach. Well, I don't think any of the assistant coaches deserve to be part of the interim coaches. They should just excuse themselves from the national team. They've done a poor work, and the Blasters haven't been better even after Koto Ado left, even after Milovan left, even after Siki Akono left. The Blasters hasn't done well. Is this the thing that we are saying are going to win the AFCON with? Charlie, we have to come again, because we have to be serious as a country. This team cannot go to the AFCON and perform better. Now, the last thing I would like to say before we wrap it all up is that nobody should say the technical team doesn't have resources at all. They have video technicians or video men who take videos and go and analyze it and bring it to them. Have you even seen Coach George Watson wearing an earphone during the game? He is taking, information from the video guys and telling him that this is how the game is going, this is the errors we are doing and all that. And even look, everything you see Pep Guardiola and Arteta do in the Premier League, with all the gadgets they have, our coaches also have it. Just observe the sideline when you are watching highlight. You realize that they have the tablet and stuff over there. And our coaches are not able to deliver. When the Blasters are training, they even wear that small vest where it gives them the number of the heartbeat rate and which player has given off its best performance at training and all that. But yet still, our technical men do not give us the best, or they don't let it show. But yeah, the Blasters want to train behind closed doors. Closed doors training is what has led you to lose to Comoros back to back. Every day you train behind closed doors. Now look at the shame. I think Coach Chris Hughton really shot himself in the foot with this kind of Blasters performance. And if the GFA takes a decision, it's all on him. It's all on him seriously. But for me, I would have loved that he stayed and we will go and do well at the AFCON. But the way things are going there, I doubt. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Did I express my views as you wanted or as you also had in mind? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Should Chris Hughton stay or should he be sacked as head coach of the Blasters? My name is Joseph Adamafi. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.